Hello there, this is Isix with a new series of Crusader Kings 2, the second campaign. And as you can probably guess from the title of this episode, well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Because you see, today I was kind of very much torn between playing in Louisiana and playing in California. But because we have been bouncing around down here a bit in the American occultist America campaign, I've decided I'm going to leave the Deep South for the time being and go out west. Because, well, I probably should enjoy more of the map than just the one corner, after all. Actually, a couple corners. And also, we're running on the newest version, which I believe is Conclave compatible. So we're going to be dealing with all that sort of silliness. Which, yeah, I know some people don't much like it, but, you know, I definitely feel it adds an extra challenge to the game, which in certain parts of the campaigns you kind of need. So it also helps sort of encourage turnover. So the map has been expanded a bit. We got some South America as well. There are some territories down here you can't select at the start, but those barely are auto-generated once you actually get into the game. Yes. Iron Man mode enabled. Excellent. So we got the usual suspects, Caribbean Empire, Mosquita. We also got new folks like Los Llanos, which are all sort of, what are these guys? Espiritia, which is like another sort of new religion, which is like Catholicism mixed with like other religions in Venezuela. Anyway, so we're going to be taking on the role of the Emperor once again. We're going to be the Celestial Emperor Elton IV. We're not going to change his character at all, because that could possibly mess up some of the various useful stats this particular guy has. And so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Now, the Emperor of California, it starts with only this one little province here in Sacramento. He has the capital, and yeah. He has all the kings nearby. Here are the dukes, here are the counts, and of course the Emperor himself. Now, when we get in the game here, which we're going to go ahead and start, I did a little test game just to sort of fiddle around with it. California. Right, so I just want to make sure that everything is working okay. With the new version and such, so I was like, oh, I might as well sort of see what's available here. I also figured out that doing a custom character might screw up some of the flavor of the territory, so we're going to go and get started, shall we? Yes. So this is going to be a very different, at least at the beginning, playthrough than the Cultist, because the Emperor of California, well, he starts out as a figurehead emperor. Well, Crusader Kings 2. Yes. So, we are the Valayan's Cetic bureaucracy. So, the Valayan culture has no special features. The bureaucratic system of California is similar to the feudal system. Rulers must rely on land holdings, vassals, or varying loyalty and ambition. Rulers are allowed to reorganize their realm, revoking prefectural titles and retracting vassals. Otherwise, they're not allowed to imprison vassals or revoke the titles unless they have broken the law. The maximum number of vassals and number of holdings you can directly own are controlled by the centralization law. If you should convert to a non-Cetic religion, your government form will change to feudal. Which basically this means we can hold castle and forts. We can hold tribals, holdings without penalties for provinces with my culture. I can build castles, cities, temples, and forts. Laws are changed by expending piety, not by votes, which is kind of useful. Cannot imprison subjects without their special reasons. Cannot revoke titles without special reasons. Can revoke titles from tribal government vassals of another religion without objection from our vassals. Can revoke titles from duchy tier vassals without objections from other vassals. I guess you can take the ducal titles, but not the county ones. Interesting. Other vassals will not object to vassal rejections. That's good. Excellent. Tribal government vassals are not included in vassal limit calculation, so if I suddenly become, in charge of the king of Saskatchewan or something like that, it's not going to be a problem. Even if he then implodes and I have 30,000 tribal vassals or something like that. The ascetic faith involves the study of philosophical writings by a number of great teachers, gurus, including the Emperor, Buddha, Christ, and Hubbard of, I'm guessing, Elrond fame. Zeno man. Adherents seek enlightenment through meditation and discussion of the writings. The first Emperor of California formed an organized faith with secular and religious power deeply entwined with the Imperial title, and the head of the faith is traditionally chosen from among his descendants. Defining features of the game, adherents follow one of the four specific ways schools of ascetic thought. The Celestial Emperor can grant divorces, which is basically me. I will get into that in a moment. Priests, temple holders can inherit titles. Priests can marry. Fleets can navigate major rivers. California is held by a secular ruler and can be destroyed or created normally. So, as sort of hinted there, we are the Celestial Emperor of California. That means that we have some cool stuff going on here. Specifically, we are also the head of our own faith. It's pretty awesome. Find the religion. So if anyone needs any sort of religious stuff, they're going to come to me and be pestering me about that. So let's go through our realm real quick. So we got Sacramento, the county capital. It's a little underwhelming right now, but that's okay. It's been a while since I played with Conclave. Not since the multiplayer stuff, and well, hopefully we'll get back to that now that Bill's gone and got hitched. Yes. We also got the City of Folsom, the Temple of Roseville, the Barony of Lincoln, which I believe is also ours. Yes, we have all of the titles here. We also got the City of Auburn. Cool. And looks like the Barony and the County both have the same levels of stuff going on here. Anyway, so let's go ahead and look at... So we are the Emperor of California. So really, all of this is our de jure domain. All of this. And well, yeah, we only have the one county. Yeah, about that. So, should we go declare de jure wars on everybody? We can't. Because the Celestial Emperor Elton IV, one of these must be true, does not have the trait Figurehead Emperor. Because basically we got this little thing here called the Figurehead Emperor modifier. The Imperial authority has been severely limited, including the ability to make war for personal or de jure claims. It will make skillful political, theological maneuvering to remove the legal and cultural restrictions currently in place. Despite the military restrictions, the flavor of the Imperial courts is a powerful diplomatic tool. So in short, we're not going to be probably going conquering all willy-nilly like. At least not really easily. At least not yet. But we can maybe make some efforts here. So how about you? You got an eldest daughter here. That's pretty cool. You don't got anybody. You got some siblings here. Guess one of them might inherit you at some point. I wonder. Not too likely there. How about you? Then we got another king up here, the King of Jefferson. Oh, I should probably go through the various kings here. So, we got some king titles. They're all part of the empire here. Ducal titles. There we go. Jefferson, the Valley, Gran Francisco, SoCal, and Baja of California fame. Even though it's technically like all sorts of, not California of the Americans, so it's down there, but Mexico, California. It's like different. We also got, I guess, Death Valley over here. But Prefecture of Death Valley. Kingdom of Death Valley. They might become a kingdom at some point. I wonder. Hey, you! Can I vassalize you? Nah, I'm not too powerful, and yeah, you're gonna be like, screw that. So, yes. Also, religions. All these folks around here are ascetic. So you got the Sagrado Corazon stuff going on here. At the bottom here, we also got the Thomasist Menace. We got the Mormons, we got the Gaians, and various sort of things going on with that. So, we got maybe some folks to push around here. Yeah. Just kind of curious if there's anyone I could potentially marry easily and then, you know, to one of my relatives and then just sort of get them killed off here. Does not appear to be so. Apparently no one's pissed off enough, folks. So, so I've pondered my possible options there. Let's go ahead and go through our character a little bit. So, we need to choose ambition. So, become a Paragon of Enlightenment. Get 500 Karma. Gains on learning and 100 Karma. I become the wise. I'll become a wise guy. I can also build a war chest. So, it's a large amount of money for his realm. 300 for the county, 500 for Doji, 700 for kingdom, and 1,000 for an emperor. And successful, get to war taxes for a while, which would be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do that, because we're going to be gaining piety and such, or karma in this case. A pretty good clip, but we're not going to be necessarily getting there anytime soon. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a war chest. Prepare his realm for war. Alright, cool. So we also want to do some stuff here. We got a lovely lady here, and a bunch of kids, and some of them are, you know, Prince Turpin of California, Commander in California. There's sort of a hat thing going on here, I guess. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, but we should probably choose a focus. Now, we're not really good at intrigue. That's probably why we suck at it. Yeah, we're not probably going to be going to war very much, but diplomacy, I'm not sure if that's really all that useful either. Stewardship, though, I am tempted. I'm going to go into business. Let's go into business, folks. So, unmarried heir. Well, I guess that's maybe one way we can start making things happen. She's acceptable, I think. Let's actually see what sort of options we got here. So we could marry my son to my daughter, another one of my daughters, or we could not do any of that. How about you guy? Hey, you guys. So any daughters likely to inherit here? Prefect Birdo. Didn't know you were playing Super Mario Brothers 2. Alright, how about you? Got any interesting relatives? Not really, though. SoCal, same problem. So, really, these folks up here are all we got going on here. And you don't really have anybody. So sad, so sad. Well, let's start by marrying into this family, maybe. Yeah, let's arrange a marriage between you and my son. This will result in a non-aggression pact with the King Cole of Gran Francisco. No go. For a matrilineal marriage. Crap. Well, how about sister? No. Well, that's unfortunate. So Jessica. Bonita Duaga, Queen of Gran Francisco. Wait a moment. Oh, it's your, like, mom. Well, she's kind of old, so we're not going to play that game. You there. You have a daughter. Let's see about getting her hitched to my son type person here. Bridget Armour. That's a non-aggression pack at the very least. Not really good options here. It's kind of unfortunate. Arranged marriage. Let's try this again. How about you? Alright, I think our better options are perhaps down here still. Let's see what we can come up with at the very least. So, both these are not good options. This one won't get us a non-aggression pact. So I guess that's not going to work. Offer vassalization. No! Weaker than I am. Declare war! I can't really. Arrange marriage between, I don't know, anybody really. You and I guess you are a little old, but you will take it. It'll get us that delightful non-aggression pact that we so desire. Excellent. Now let's go for it. at least get that out of the way. Unlanded sun, well, we can't really do much with that. Extort our subjects, that could be fun. So what does this do? Extorting subjects is a great way of quickly raising funds in your war chest. Beware though, for this action will be seen as tyrannical among your subjects. Mental health of rulers who care for their subjects may take damage for this action. Yeah, let's extort them. Money for the war chest is not going to raise itself. You decide to take matters in your own hands and see that your chest gets filled to the brim with donations from your local subject. How should we proceed? I'll lose some karma, get 100 gold, or just get 110 gold, and all your subjects being will be reduced by -10. So let's go and grab that. Peasants acting did as expected, not appreciate the extra tax we forced upon them. Peasants have elected a leader among them who has started asking questions about this tax is necessary. Exclaim that you would now have to they would now have to stop. Perhaps something to be done before they get too pitchforky. So now we got some extra revolt risk here, which is acceptable. But we got various things we can do. We can try to suppress revolts, which basically take care of all that. How long are these going to be in effect here? Interstate. So next 5 years we're going to have to deal with that. That's fine. We're not probably going to be going to war right away anyway. Alright, so Grand Tournament. Don't have enough prestige for that. Request military aid is being defended in a war. Lose karma. And, okay, so I guess this is because all CK2 kings must come to the aid of the Emperor! I am still Emperor! So, I guess this would basically give them a call to arms. We could try to reassert Imperial power, but we need a lot of different things there, and that will, you know, I believe this gets rid of our Delio, our, what you call it, Figurehead King modifier. Oh. Yes. We could also start doing some CK2 teachings. Yes, we could also hold summer fair, all that fun jazz. So let's go ahead and do this. It'll reduce our fertility for a little bit, but that's okay. So as the head of CK2 faith, the Emperor is expected to interpret the writings of the great teachers, as well as produce original teachings of his own. Let's go ahead and do that. Cease teachings. Now, so damage your standing with other CK2s. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and start it up. See how things roll here. A group of craftsmen has come to your court, showing off their works. We present you the fine goods, which you are sure there'll be demand for in the realm. Noticing your interest, the craftsmen ask for you some capital to start the work, saying that the lack of funds to do it on their own. Okay, let's go and do that. So, Brit and Prince Mickey have gotten married. We can collect royal duties and pay for their ceremonies. Yes, it's a concern for everyone. Yeah, so this lady is now, I guess she's the sister of our emperor guy dude person. So I guess we could start murdering people. Probably not going to work real well though. Let's get married. Oh yeah, we should probably do something with the various folks here. So autosave apparently. So got various council, powerful vassals and such. Improve diplomatic relations. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and work on getting the valley to be all sort of happy with me. Yes. So we're gonna collect some taxes, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And both these would be pretty good. We're gonna start off studying technology. We're gonna go to Silicon Valley and learn about computers. We're also going to, well, I am the religious relations person, so I'm gonna go work on some cultural tech. Hooray! Oh yeah, we should probably look at our laws here. We got agnatic seniority, so our oldest sons will be all inheriting this stuff here, which is pretty cool. Neato! Alright, so let's go ahead and roll forward a little bit here. We're actually getting started! Hooray! Rise of the Men in Black. So we've seen this event before. Basically, Men in Black is somewhere north of Virginia, tricking Giles with a cult train of killers. President Franklin Ironwitch is behind the rise of the order. Dr. Hoover's devout and fearless disciples. These men are harmless. And they are relevant to my interest because I am the wrong side of the country. These so-called Americanists want to restore the old order, but the real old order is good old California. So you want to propose a marriage between my daughter and you? Okay. I should maybe demand some matrilineal stuff here, but yeah, you know. I wonder. So I technically got some stuff going on here. Let's see about forming an alliance. Excellent. Nice. Now, here's a question. You got 3K. You got more than that. You got less than that. I wonder. Form an alliance. Oh, you would actually form an alliance. Because I guess you want... Non-aggression pact with King of Dude Place guy. Well, let's go form an alliance with these folks here. Nice. So hopefully that will come on through. Could declare war on this guy. Make a tributary. That might have to be, actually. I also wonder. I wonder. Ooh. You there. Can I maybe arrange a marriage between one of my other sons, perhaps, and anyone convenient? You'd be pretty cool, I think. But I'd like to have somebody who has a claim on something, so that I could press their claims and maybe gain some territory out of it. How about you there? Would you like to arrange marriage between my son and people? Not sure. Let's actually look through these folks' courts. Maybe there's someone specific here I can go deal with here. No one with really obvious claims here. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Oh, we got our Iron Land of the Sun thing going on here, but otherwise we're pretty good. Please accept your proposal of alliance. Nice. Excellent. Now the question is, can we make good on it here? This character is focusing a lot of theological study and writing. So I think this runs for a certain amount of time. Oh, by the way, we are possessed. So that might be why we're intense writing here. This boosts learning, but kind of subtracts everything else. So yeah. But we'll just let the money roll in. Lately you've been having a difficult time writing anything substantial. There are times when this comes easily to you, but now it is not one of those times. How can you inspire other ascetics with your teachings if you haven't even inspired yourself to quill to paper? Must redouble my efforts, so because I have the diligent trait, gets intense writing. He basically continues it. I'll attend to other tasks. It's utterly hopeless, so I'll gain... So basically this plus the threat of bad stuff here. I can become a drunkard, depressed, or stressed. Now I must redouble my efforts because I am diligent. Moving forward! I wonder if I could have taken the decision twice. Weird stuff could have happened. Yes. So my brother is going to take over here at some point. It's actually a good question here. What is this here? What is this? Some sort of... I don't know. Extort subjects. Oh, neat. I can do it again. But do I dare? Yeah. Let's go ahead and push the clergy around. Your men load the wealth of the Temple of Roosevelt into several weddings. You're approached by a radiant group of clergymen. Apparently they are not too happy about you seizing their valuable idols. They claim that you be punished by the unenlightened if you cannot justify this blasphemy. I'll be damned. This wealth do more good at my coffers. Loses the trait humble. Characters annoy the religious authorities. They're not amused. So Temple Vassal opinion minus 10%. Gets church assets plundered, so reduces that. And I have a 10% chance of getting stressed. And teacher Brad and me become bitter rivals. Neat. Well, I'm not stressed. I am just happen to be kind of a bastard. But that's okay. That is a-okay. So moving forward. Enjoying my drink of juice. Yeah, so I hope folks like this playthrough. There's going to be a little bit different flavor, of course, compared to the previous one. Ancient conveniences. Recently, you spent some time reading a crumbly old book, slowly interpreting the writings of the old world. Within its pages, you find descriptions of the miracles that enhance the lives of the people of the old world. Invisible servants that carried spoken words hundreds of leagues in an instant. Even the swiftest pigeons take hours or days. Because their carriages, they have been pulled by their own 200, pulled by over 200 horses. Perhaps the rider was exaggerating. Summoning hot water on demand, that's a prospect anyone can get behind. Though these luxuries were still around, sounds like blasphemous sorcery just steady reveal their secrets. So, against zealous, envious, or honest. Well, I already have diligent. Don't want to get shy. Envious and honest are, they're okay. Zealous is pretty cool. But we're gonna go for these. Fully, these luxuries are still around. I don't think I gain any traits, so yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and wait until my my study's done before I get moving on some action. Yeah, it's gonna be good times, I think. Well, at least it should be. Yes. So we got a bunch of small Gaian places over here. We got Deseret, the Mormon lands. We got the Thomases down this way. A new load of books arrived. It's barely fit the new books in the overly cluttered library. Maybe it's time to build a new one. Maybe I should relocate some of the books to the old bedchambers. But not like this. I do feel I have enough books now. In content, or I'll sell the books I've already read. No, I kind of want to keep Scholar, because it's pretty good. I'm going to upset my lady friend. Says, Celestial Empress Seneca believes I am obsessed with books. I am not a book addict. I just love reading them, smelling them, caressing them. I just love the books. Bibliophage give me a prestige reduction and a learning increase. And she's kind of disappointed. Christ help me, I do have a problem. Now let's go increase my learning just a little bit here. Be good times, I think. Good times. Celestial Emperor of Empire of California, where we become obsessed with books. Delicious books. I like to put my face in their pages, rub it all around, and then maybe other things going. Feels like everyone is trying to trump me. My huntsman killed more prey than I. My counselor found a better solution to the rebellious peasants than mine, and I started to feel that everyone is better than me, no matter what. If they are better than me, then I have to accept that. Okay, trait kind. I can become envious. Let's be intrigued. Diplomacy reduction. Diplomacy +5. That's... Or +2, vassal opinion +5. Well, my intrigue already kind of sucks. That's why I have my wife for it. Let's go for that. Treating people nicely feels good. I have gained the kind trait. Excellent. Excellent. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Bibliophage. Kind of curious. What do you got here? As your efforts of gaining wealth grow all the more determined, you sleep less and less, since keeping it is not a profitable behavior. Since sleeping is not a profitable behavior. Well, I'm stressed now. Well, that sucks. Maybe I'll die. That could be fun. So we need to get 1,000 gold. Well, we're climbing up that way. It's a slow journey. We could also maybe, work on some castle. I already got a castle town up. Maybe increase our various buildings there. There's a group of carpenters in Sacramento that are working together more and more, as well as taking on apprentices. This is a situation that cannot be ignored, and so you either approve of the Carpenters Guild to ensure that they have good reputation amongst skilled workers, or you could outlaw them to make sure that they are not an impediment to the local market structure. Local build time, city tax -5. Yeah, I'll support the carpenters. Keep close eye. And Both the income and expenses, your coffers seem to be filled with the brim more often than not. Excellent, aspiring trader, giving the various things. Well, since they're going to be reducing the build costs and such like this, right? Or maybe I was confused there. Let's go ahead and maybe spend some of our money to build something here. What should we do? Archers, heavy infantry. Well, let's go for the heavy infantry for the moment. Yes, yes! Build it! Build it up. Ooh, excuse me. By the way, I wonder, this guy got any allies here? King of the Valley. I wonder, maybe it would be worth my time to go on a glorious death adventure. Right here, right now. Still got a little bit of time before the taxation problem goes away. Interstate. Very nice. Gives me bonuses to all my monies. Autosave. Trade zones. Well, I guess the autosave happened twice. I'm not entirely sure what that's up about. Trade zones. Yes, we got the quote interstate coming through here. It's a pretty cool dude. Superintendent of Revenue is coming to see you one afternoon. He explains that he has devised a plan to bring in exotic goods by setting up trade routes with a foreign realm. So it, of course, require a sizable monetary investment, but the potential profits would be great. Would also be great. Yeah, that sounds pretty great. Let's organize an expedition. Yes, let's go for it. The time has come to outfit a ship for a trading expedition. The harbor master shows you a large ship, sizable cargo hold. That'd be perfect for the job, but it does not come. But it does come with a quite hefty price. I don't think bandit stealing a ship would be a good idea. Buy the merchant ship for the journey. The word is spread that you are planning a trading expedition. A group of gurus arrived at your court with requests. They are offering temple funds for your journey if you allow them to come along for the journey. Of course, I would be an honor to have you with us. Extort subjects. I think I'll put that off for the time being. It's time to set up the trading expedition. Hopefully it will yield good profits to foreign lands. Lately been having difficulty writing. Okay, so we got this event previously. Let's must redouble my efforts. Hopefully this is going to end up being successful. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I am certainly eyeing things. My expedition has finally reached the realm of Duke Nathaniel, who is up here apparently, and in charge of Idaho Falls and various places, and certainly not on the waterfront. The steward asks you that gifts we shall bring forth as a token of friendship to Duke Nathaniel. As horses, call it cloth, rare herbs, courtesy should be enough gift. Let's go with the horses. Why not, right? At dinner, you notice Duke Nathaniel of East Stake's face growing red with annoyance as he glares at you. Your steward shoveling his food in with your bare hands. Captain Henneke, for one, God, is only paying respects to Buddha in accordance with teachings, I guess. Please excuse him. I'm still trying to teach the barbarian civilized manners. I'm hungry too. So, some reductions in various opinions here. Or I could go with this option. So we're going to go with that. Apparently, we're getting buddy-buddy with this fella. You're walking idly around the court of Duke Nathaniel when you suddenly hear a discussion increasing in intensity around the corner. Turning the corner, you're surprised to see one of the gurus from your expedition engaged in a wild theological debate with a local noble. You can endanger the whole venture. This must be stopped. Or these heathens need to hear the air of their ways. So this could piss off the dude, but yeah, he's like, eh. Let's go with let's become zealous, potentially. Oops, that's not me. After long hours of negotiations discussing possible terms of trade, you and Nathaniel Eaststake seem to have arrived at a mutual understanding. This will be a profitable agreement. Excellent. With a new trade route set up, you return with a fast batch of goods and sell them off for a nice profit. The influx of new wares will also benefit the economy for a long period to come. Excellent. So I gained a bunch of gold, prestige, increased the taxes, and I gained trader, which gave me a +2 stewardship bonus. Very nice, very nice. Business contacts also helps that. More money is always needed. Hooray! Superintendent of Revenues has brought you riches to your realm through his competent handling of the trading expedition, and he probably expects to be rewarded with a share of the wealth. I will reward him appropriately. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. So, I think with that, we're going to call it an episode. So, we're getting started. We're building up our war chest. We're doing some diplomatic sort of things, and we're getting things together, yeah. So, this has been Isaacs, and until next time, turtles.